1. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
That was like iCarly when Freddy goes.
Marcy,
I never seen
Happy New Year. Do you hate us?
Am I supposed to say happy? You guys are supposed to say happy birthday to me because that's my birthday. So you guys
I'm
hate
sorry.
me.
Happy birthday, Marcy.
Happy birthday, Marcy.
Thanks, guys.
Happy birthday, Marty. Remember the fact that you still have everything that we're meant to have for Christmas except grey? Remember how you need to give us our gift?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that yesterday,
anything?
actually.
I'm still
and I don't
waiting.
even know if you want your gift anymore because it's a piece of merch
Yeah, I
From
don't
from a
Goldie.
very bad man.
From racist account.
You said you had a Wilbur Sip beanie for me though, right?
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah, I'll
have
take that.
actually.
But the one thing you forgot to pack in the package.
Yeah,
let's not start this episode off with us being raging Dream SMP fans. Let's not do
I
that.
feel like that's a bad start.
That's like bad.
Guys,
That's like,
we
that's
hate the Dream SMP.
Yeah.
It's not that we hate the Dream SMP. It's just the fact that like those are the on the internet, and even I admit this, with like are the most annoying group of people in the entire world. Like,
Amen.
these are the worst people ever. So, like starting off our podcast saying that, oh yeah, we're the worst. Like, oh, we love Dream SMP. George not found DNF. Kiss yourself. Like I don't want to do that. Kiss yourself. Like no, because like I actually haven't seen. Actually, no, that's a lie. Because what's it called? Sootbur? that's
Sootbur?
yeah.
Sootbur?
Isn't that Wilbur's?
Oh no, that's Sootcest.
Ew! That's in the name! I think Sootbur's better. Sootbur is better.
We're still talking about this.
Okay,
We
well,
are
I just,
not Dream SMP fans. I swear on
yeah,
my
I
Bible.
solemnly swear. I solemnly swear
that we are not Dream SMP fans.
Yeah.
Do not look behind
That's
Andy.
embarrassing.
Do not look behind.
Andy,
Oh wait, the camera's not on.
Okay.
I forgot about that. I forgot that we weren't doing cameras.
No one sees
It's good seeing
anything. What
that-
do you mean, what's behind me? There's nothing. I actually
There's
live
not-
in a white void.
I live in a black void because I'm not racist.
Guys, why did Marcy go mute? Oh, there
Sorry
you
guys, I
go.
was putting something away and it was really loud.
No, Andy, you don't have to acknowledge everything that happens. You can like, it's okay.
Bro,
if
I
people
just
don't know
do
you're
that
weird.
naturally.
Yeah, well, maybe you should shut the hell up.
Good.
Guys, episode 1 of our podcast, we just stopped being friends.
Episode 1 is our breakup.
The
That's
last
what-
episode.
Yeah.
The first and the last.
The end
Okay.
of reset.
Okay, hi.
Sorry, the end of...
Welcome to female.
Yeah,
Hey,
welcome
let's
to
go.
Bill.
I thought you guys said we were gonna have like a little list of what we're talking about.
No,
Yeah, we do
okay,
have-
not yet. We need to
banter.
introduce.
Yeah, but the point of the list is to add on to the list without thinking about the list.
Okay, guys, let's introduce ourselves.
Okay. Jabe's not going first.
Okay, hi guys. I'm Andy. I'm Dreams of Screams. I'm not a Dream SMP fan. What are the things do I listen about myself?
You're 5 years old.
15.
Kinda, you're just like silly a lot.
I am very silly.
You're in real life. You're bald.
Yup.
Yeah.
You're bald. You're That's it. That's all I
Because
know about you.
actually, when Ash said I was 5 and I said I was 15, because I'm 15 months old, so I can't grow hair yet.
I'm 1!
I'm 1.
I'm 1!
Okay, I'm Ashley. I'm Ashley Fella. I'm 17 months. I'm 17 months.
How long?
do?
You've been pregnant for 17 months?
I'm Jew. Not Jewish. I'm Jew. I love Minecraft. Oh, I love Hatsune Miku. That's yeah, that's
That's a good one.
and Germa and
Yeah,
jschlatt.
And yeah, you
and
shouldn't mention jschlatt.
Sorry, I'm not a Dream SMP fan. Everyone preface I'm not a Dream SMP
We're not
fan
Dream
at the
SMP
end of the thing.
fans.
We're not Dream SMP fans. And the thing is, we're not. Because we're just like, we like certain creators.
Yeah,
okay?
we just like certain
Andy.
creators, guys. Just because I like
Okay.
one person does not mean I like Dream SMP.
Exactly.
Real.
Okay,
That's
next?
me, so-
Who's next?
Me.
Yeah, I'm done.
My name
say
is
something.
Grace. These
Mhm.
slurs call me Gray. I'm white. I feel like that's important. I feel like that's important for
Yeah,
the
we're
context
gonna
of most of
make
the
a lot of jokes,
conversations that we
guys.
have.
Well, there's a very
Um,
diverse group
Yeah, she's
here.
the only white one here. She's the only white one here.
Yep.
That's really it. I mean, I like to play games, and I like Taylor Swift, and I like Formula One.
How many months are you?
Oh, I'm 17 months along.
And
I'm
are
almost
you-
popping.
And also, are you a Dream SMP fan?
No. Also, me and Marcy are dating. I feel like that's also important.
I'm
Yeah,
Marcy. Also known as.
Wait, Marcy, you sound so muffled.
Hello?
Marcy.
Hello?
Hello?
You look like you're stuck in a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Is it
Can
better?
I say
now?
look?
A little.
Is it because
It's
my
okay,
hair?
Marcy. Just go for it. I'll translate.
I'm Marcy,
Oh, it's
Well,
fine.
Marcy.
also known as non-gender specific.
We're putting subtitles. We're putting
Please
subtitles.
Don't talk over me. I'm trying to
Pray
introduce
shut
myself.
up. Pray shut up.
Sorry, guys.
Shut
This is
your
triggering
mouth.
Marcy.
Sorry, we have white voices in here trying to silence people of color.
Okay,
From
continue
us as
talking, Marcy.
I like Overwatch. I like to play Overwatch. And my main right now is Diva, and
I thought you hated Diva. Genuinely pick a lane. Do you hate her or not?
Ash.
And you're a liar. You'll
You
never
main
main
Ash?
me. You ain't
Yep.
main me?
You aim me?
Wait. Okay, and how many months along are you?
17 months along.
Is
With-
Gray forcing you to be here? Why you sound so confused?
Sorry. Actually, that reminds me, one time me and Gray were doing an interview for our local newspaper, and the previous one we did, they spelt my last name wrong. And so I pressed it. Okay, listen to me carefully so you don't spell my last name wrong again. And the lady on the other line was like, okay, you got it. We're so sorry for that mistake. So I spelt my name, and when I got to my last name, I forgot how to spell it, and Gray had to remind me.
Oh my god. Fake
It was
person of
really
color.
embarrassing. Yeah. And I don't know if it made it into the newspaper or not.
Fake person of
didn't.
color.
I have it. But
I do too, but I haven't read it. I ain't reading all that.
Sorry.
Gray was on her phone, and I saw her. She was so bored that she wasn't even on anything. She was just swiping up apps.
Oh,
Like-
so, okay. I get it. I get how it
Sorry.
is.
I'm sorry. I was there for the story. I know the story. I was
No, you
sitting
weren't.
beside
You were there for your
That's
phone.
what they all
That's what they
say.
all say.
They're on your
Guys,
phone.
we're very soon going to be an only POC podcast.
Shut up!
If this behavior keeps up, you will no
That
longer
could
be
be-
17 months along.
that
You will
could
be
al- that could al-
0.
That could also be
See?
taken as you're gonna turn me into a person of color.
No one was thinking that, Gray.
Okay, but I was thinking it.
Yeah, of course you
Yeah,
were,
like,
because
stop.
you're a white person and you want to be a person of color.
Somebody's got brown face on their mind. Just because you're
After my
prime minister.
Just my
Yeah.
prime minister.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Shout out Justin. I hope he sees this.
Amen. If you're listening
Justina,
right now.
Are you gonna show us the Patrick?
Canada. I'm like, yeah,
answer.
I will.
No, don't do that.
I feel like I'll get kicked out.
Adele is in your group. You're not gonna get
Guys,
kicked, but she'll
guys.
vouch for you.
Guys, no more inside joke.
yeah.
No more.
Oh, sorry. We're
None
so
of them.
we already
Let the
fell off.
listeners
We already
into
fell
all
off.
of the jokes.
Okay.
Colleen Hoover.
Sorry.
Nope, wrong one.
No, we're not talking about Colin Hoover.
Colin Hoover.
Okay, guys. Okay. So the
Hi.
date is the date as of recording. The date as of recording for me is the 30th of the 6th.
Yeah, but you live
in
in
my-
Australia, so
Yeah, so it's the 29th for everyone else in the school.
Well, it's the
and
30th
it
of
is
June for me.
okay.
Oh
Well,
yeah, 'cause it's
it's
past midnight.
it's June 2023, and this is what we want to talk about. You know, this is what's been going on this past month. So I guess what really stood out the most to me, at least, was the submarine.
Yeah.
But I don't know if basically. Okay, that's
Before we get into this,
Preface.
fun
We
fact.
should preface. I think that we should preface that we don't mean any disrespect to the people who died.
Oh yeah.
disrespect.
No.
We just want to say the only thing that we will be making fun of is the company that ignored all of the signs.
Me when my son hits up an OnlyFans model while I'm dying under the ocean.
I also want to say before we start that if I'm confused by any of this and I'm not in the loop, it's because I was at summer camp these past 2 weeks. And
she's a toddler.
Yeah, this is fresh information for Andy.
yeah, so literally the first thing that I was like, when I texted Ash, when I got my phone back, she was like, the people died in a submarine going to the Titanic. I was like, what the hell?
And he was like, "Are you playing Subnautica?" What's going on?
Anyways, just wanted to say that.
So okay, so for anyone who doesn't, Titanic submarine, the Titan submersible operated by the OceanGate expeditions has been imploded in the Atlantic Oceans.
Don't laugh.
On 18th of June, the submersible went on an expedition to explore the wreckage of the sunken Titanic off the coast of Newfoundland. The US Coast Guard confirmed that there were no survivors after catastrophic implosion. So that's a quick little recap.
Anyone who's like Andy and went to summer camp.
Sorry!
But
I remember, I was in
how did everyone find out? That's what I'm like. How did everyone find out?
I was in my social studies class, it was like a whatever socials class, and the teacher was like, "Did you guys hear about the submarine?" And I was like, "No."
No.
And so she just decided to tell us all about it, and then we were all like, "Oh, that sucks." And then she was like, "But yeah." And then we were all like, "But wait, they used 2004 Xbox controller."
Actually, a Logitech.
Yeah, it was
actually it's Logitech. Actually, it's Logitech. Get your stuff right. You're a fake gamer.
It was Logitech, and it survived the implosion. So
it was Logitech. It was.
Did
Logitech.
it survive the implosion?
Yes,
it did. There's pictures of it on the ocean floor, buried in sand.
You think that AI isn't gonna take over? I got news for you, buddy.
AI, ChatGPT was so fed up, it just decided to run : implode the submarine and then press enter.
Someone knows their coding. Someone knows how to code.
No, because someone in the comments can be like, "That's not even real code."
We're not gonna have any comments.
No, I know.
Just us watching it over and over again.
No, when we get famous and rich, then we're gonna get comments.
Wait,
Go ahead.
I was just talking about this with Gray earlier. I said I hope one day we get famous enough to have a dedicated fan base that writes fan fictions about us, so we can read them together.
Because I sent her the video. I sent her the video of Anthony Padilla's I spent a day with Ian, and they were talking about how if the fanfics would come back, and then Ian mentioned the milk.
What?
And then I sent it to her because I was like, "This is really funny," and she was like, "What if this is us?"
Apologies for burping, by the way.
Oh no.
Yeah. I hope that never happens. I'll be honest. I hope that never happens.
There's a part of me that just really.
You're depraved. You're depraved.
I think
deep inside.
I think it's because, my condolences to anyone who also had this happen to them. I was neglected as a child. So
Retweet! Up for. Might want to continue. Sorry.
moving on. How about we get back to the submarine?
So I was on my way to school, and it happened. It happened on Sunday. I found out like I was on my way to school, and my mum was dropping me off, and she turned on the radio because we don't talk to each other, and I heard
leaning into that neglected,
and I heard it was like missing submarine. And then EDM started playing.
Sandstorm started playing.
Your Majesty, the Queen has died.
How did you find out, Marcy?
Yeah.
Did
I tell you?
I was in Pre-Calculus 11, a class that I failed.
Pre-Calculus 11.
And my girlfriend was like, "Hey, this submarine imploded," and I was like, "I'm trying to not fail my class period." And then we moved on.
And you, Andy?
You told me, Ash, after I got out of camp. So in the at my camp, we have no phones for 2 weeks, right? Obviously. And so that morning, if we give it to the camp, they keep it in a safe, and then we get it back at breakfast. And
what if they keep it in a dangerous?
What if they blew all your phones up?
What if your phones imploded? Imagine that.
And only the Logitech could tell that they confiscated survived.
No, they decided to send all your phones down to the Titanic to get a good view.
Okay, anyways, so we get that back in the morning, and so I get my phone back. I'm like, "Hang on, guys," to my cabin. I'm like, "Hang on, guys, I gotta go text my best friend," right? And so I go and I text Ash. Out on the cafeteria porch because I get better signal out there. I go and I text Ash, and she's like, "Oh my god, Andy, I missed you so much." And I'm like, "Yeah, of course, duh, right?" And then she's like, "Oh my god, this submarine like went down to the Titanic, and then people were like guessing if they died or not, like whatever, like counting how much oxygen they had left, and it turns out they imploded on day 1." And I'm
the older I told you about things, I was like, I think I told you about like something about Ranboo. We're not Dream SMP fans. Something about Ranboo. And then it was like I was like, I miss you, and then I said submarine, and I was like, also Ian and Anthony bought Smosh, and that was the order of things I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That's how I found out.
That's fire.
What? So, first of all, my question, like, how I feel... I don't really feel a lot of things about this. Not just full stop, I
don't feel a lot of things, guys.
I don't feel a lot of things. But, I don't really feel like, it just, like, it's very, very sad, but also it kind of, it's like, it just kind of questions, like, rich people who they had to put a lot of money on the line to be in that, put themselves in the position. They had to sign a waiver to like say, "Oh yeah, I'm fine with like dying," and then and then like it. The thing is like it immediately just like wasn't a safe position. And then when they did implode, which was like they imploded, like it happened. I think I read something was like it happened in 13 milliseconds, and the eye registers, takes an information at 36 milliseconds, and it just happened so quickly, which is like I think the most humane way for that to happen, right? But like, it's just
the thing you hope for.
Yeah, like I the thing is like any sane person would not want to be in the position where they're at the bottom of the ocean, and they're counting the hours until they have no more oxygen. But
yeah, that's terrifying. I think terrifying. Drowning. I know that drowning is relatively like your body just shuts down quickly, but drowning is genuinely one of my worst fears because of that.
Yeah,
because you're just counting down the seconds,
and like, it's also such like an uncomfortable
it's such a it's a horrible sensation. Like when you're, I can't hold my breath for that long. I don't know if I should be sharing that information on the internet, but like when I go in the pool and I'm like, I want to see how long I can hold my breath for. I'm like, like
for real.
I'm like genuinely, I'm gonna die. This is my submarine.
This is my submarine.
The Lotsa controller is at the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
But oh my god, you know how like when you were at swimming lessons when you were younger, I don't know if like anyone else did this, like when you were at swimming lessons or like during school when you like in Australia there's a thing where you have to like at like until like year 8 you have to like you have to do like swimming training and stuff like every year at the end of the year. It's like for like aquatics and PE. Yeah, it sucked. But we at the end of every lesson we would like try to have fun and play games, and they'd throw things down. So they'd like
no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've done that.
And they start, like, and you have to like get it. They start throwing like Logitech controllers.
Okay, but the thing is, I would make my sister. So I didn't do any of that because I was severely sheltered when I was younger. I had no friends until I was like 6.
Arm-schooled McGee.
Yeah, that's me. And so I would like we used to live in Florida, and if you live in Florida, you know that you can like swim every single day of the year if you really wanted to, because that's how like if you have a pool, it's fine because that's how warm it is all year round. And so I would swim like all the time with my sister. I would make her like swim with me. She did not want to do anything. And so like she would just like take the toys that float to the bottom of the pool, toss them, and then I'd go dive for them.
Good dog.
And she's like,
Wait,
go fetch.
That reminds me of the German baseball thing. He was doing a stream once, and he was talking about his older brother, and his older brother used to play baseball, and what they do is he just put a bunch of pillows into his clothes, and then his brother would like pitch like balls at him as fast as he could, and just hit him at like the speed of light.
God.
Oh my god. I wish I had sibling stories, but I don't have any siblings.
My sibling, and this is my favorite story, my older brother, we were play fighting once over school holidays, and we were next to our little like bookshelf, and we were play fighting, and he picked up, what is that sound? What is that sound coming from Andy?
What sound is it?
It's like really, it's like fuzzy.
Fans. Yeah, it's like
It's
fuzzy.
like static.
I think
wait.
Yeah, that was that. That you take that off immediately. But my brother, we were play fighting, and he took out a Minecraft Redstone book that was like a hardcover, and he hit me over the head, and I passed out. I passed out, and I woke up, and I was like crying.
Oh my god.
Dude, imagine when you woke up, you like knew how to do every little bit of redstone.
Obtain the knowledge through being hit.
That reminds me, when I was younger, kind of off topic, not really though. I was playing like dolls with my sister, right? And we were the parents, right? And I had this baby, and I'm sorry. And we were playing in the living room, and previously we had these like math laminated sheets on the ground that like you draw with dry erase sharper on. Sharper.
Marker.
Sharper.
So we were doing that. I went to the other side of the living room to like cook something or whatever in our fake kitchen. And my sister comes over to me. She's like, "The baby's on fire!" I'm like, "What do you mean the baby's on fire?" And she's like, "The baby's on fire! The baby's on fire!" And she's like on the couch tossing it. I'm like screaming, crying, and I'm like, I'm sobbing. And then I run over, and actually, we have hardwood floors, and so I run and I slip on the laminated sheet. I hit my head.
Oh.
And the scary thing about this, I don't remember this at all. Probably this will make sense in a second, but apparently I didn't remember like anything for a good like hour.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I lost memory for like an hour, and my sister got so scared.
That's how you got ADHD.
Yeah, when I was a baby, when I was a baby, my uncle was tossing me like this, and he's a really big guy, like he's really tall.
Where I think it's going.
And so he went whoop whoop bang, right into the ceiling. And then I think that's probably why I am the way I am now.
I think that's exactly why you are the way you are. Wait. Okay, I think it's time we speak about what everybody wants to speak about, the submarine. The stepson of the billionaire who was at a Blink-182 concert and also hit up an OnlyFans model. First of all, he got a call probably, and he was you know what was in the background while he got that call telling him that his stepfather died? Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
I'm so
sorry.
Oh wait, you just made a meme made sense to me. I saw it on TikTok and I was so confused.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad I could help, Andy. I'm so glad I could help.
I honestly, like, go live out your dreams. Like,
I would be praying on his death. I would be praying on his death if I was in this situation. See, that's a stepson. You don't care. You don't care about your stepson.
Yeah, like, and also you're like Blink-182. Like, you're gonna get that opportunity like once in your life.
Yeah,
like,
they're not touring as much anymore.
No, they're old.
Like, they're old.
That could have been their last show ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, they could have died tomorrow. Like,
also,
they could have been in a submarine going to the Titanic.
Oh, there goes Ash.
Alright. Guys, we own the podcast.
That was too far. That was too far.
Yeah. I mean, what is he supposed to do about it? Like, is he supposed to go swim down there and save them himself?
Like, I'm sure. Sorry, I'm sure he was worried, and he had them in his thoughts.
You have like a gun pointed to your head.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sure he was worried, and he was sending his thoughts and prayers to everyone aboard. But he's seeing Blink-182. I mean, I think what people don't understand, and this has been said time and time again, but life is a highway.
Not real.
And he wants to ride it all night long.
All night long.
Literally.
All night long.
Literally.
With that OnlyFans model.
With that
OnlyFans model.
Like,
and
he's
so,
riding.
You know, also, what if he gets the money from the guy and he donates it to Make-A-Wish? Like he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Like he just because he's
Nobody
not upset.
bad listens to Blink-182.
82.
Yeah.
You know who listens to Blink-182?
Who?
Paul Rudd.
Oh my god.
I love that man. I love that man.
Ant-Man.
I was just talking about him with my mom because his like grandparents are second cousins or whatever. And I was like, you know what? Maybe we should look into that. How is he so youthful? He's just such a beautiful, beautiful man.
Everyone agrees that Paul Rudd's amazing. Like,
yeah, he's just so.
I really liked when he was in Clueless and he married his stepson.
Yeah, he really said keep it in the family.
Yeah,
keep it in the family. Keep the bloodline.
His grandparents.
Yeah.
You know.
He was like, I loved my grandparents' story so much that I just had to recreate it.
Yep.
I had to recreate it with the mum from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah.
That movie's not out yet. You'll get that later.
This is a surprise tool that can help us later.
Yeah.
Also, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I think, like the greatest.
Oh my god!
Absolutely.
I used to watch that movie over and over again, wishing I had an older brother like that.
I used to have the book, Roger. The book. And I would read it. I read it like over and over again.
Do not talk to me about having Diary of a Wimpy Kid books because I got one.
No, I only had the one. I only had the one.
Do you guys remember that scene with Rodrick Rules? Where I think this is Rodrick. It's been a while since I've seen the film, but where after the party and the parents are about to come home, and he's like, "It's too clean in here," and he takes out the pretzels and starts sprinkling them on the carpet. He was a genius. He was a genius. He was so smart. Like, and also Loaded Diaper. That is a great great.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm so
Bad
serious.
name.
When I was
would
younger,
stream.
the only book that I ever read when I was younger, I hated reading books. Hi guys, I have ADHD. I
You've
hated
told me
books.
this before.
I cried like trying to read a book because I'm also like 90% sure I'm dyslexic. So I couldn't understand it. It was so hard to read. And then
the words were like dancing and like moving around and like
they
jumping
were.
on the paper.
I didn't know how
they
to
were
read
like,
anything. And my parents were like,
they were
okay,
like
then
speaking.
I
to
used
you.
to fall asleep to my TV when I was younger, right? And so my parents were like, fine, you're not sleeping to anything tonight. I'm like, no, but Full House is on. I loved Full House when I was younger.
Wait, it's actually so hard to me to imagine Smug Jones, who is Andy's dad, by the way, Smug Jones yelling at you. Like, I just can't believe that. Like,
Yeah, we call
he
Andy's
seems so
dad
kind.
Smug Jones. We call Andy's dad Smug Jones because there's a photo of him with him
Wait, he looks
smirking.
really smug.
He looks really
He's
smug.
really smug.
So we call him Smug Jones. That's just what you need.
His name is TJ, which is Tom John, and then but I was like, no, Tom Jones is better, and then it became, and then I was like, wow, he really looks smug here, and then it became Smug Jones,
Yeah.
and then, here we are.
Yep. Anyways,
You know what's so funny?
What?
I called him Tom Jones in front of my dad because I genuinely forgot. I genuinely forgot that his name was Tom John, and my dad was like the musical artist. I was like, probably.
Probably. Anyways, so I was like, no, Full House is on tonight. I was obsessed with Full House when I was younger. That one episode with the grandpa dying made me like consider death and everything. I was like, no, I'm gonna die someday when I was 5 years old. But so I had to fall asleep in the pitch dark and complete silence, or I had to fall asleep to like the baby channel with like baby sensory videos on it.
Oh my god.
I'm so serious. It was so funny. But the only book that I read when I was younger is my Rodrick Rules Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. That book is beat up. It's lit. It's hanging on by a thread. It's awful.
I love silly little childhood things like that. Like, you can tell that they were so like loved and important to a kid because it's like absolutely in mangles.
Yeah.
And
I still
shambles.
have my childhood teddy bear. He's missing an eye. His nose is falling off.
We should do a show and tell. We should do a show and tell.
Okay.
Here's the book, guys.
I don't actually have anything.
Oh,
My childhood stuffed animal, my bunny, his name is Bunny, which is really original.
A funny thing about this book is that I also annotated it.
How old were you?
I was like, I think I was 7.
Were you like gripping
We're
onto the
studious.
book to do it, right?
No, because okay, my mom was like, okay, read a book or something, because she wanted me to do something for school. I hated reading books. She's like, pick your own book, right? And so I decided to do that, and then I was like, I'm gonna annotate. I'm gonna make my mom proud. I'm gonna like highlight I'm gonna highlight every single thing that has to do with the title of the book. But so anytime that Rodrick was there, I highlighted it. But that's the entire point of the book, that Rodrick is tormenting Greg. So it's just like every other page is highlighted. And I told my mom about it. I was like, look, I highlighted all that has to do with it. I was so proud. And then she did not care. She was like, okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
I was so sad.
Come to me when you get a PhD in Rodrick. Wait, sorry. I was watching Cody Co, his Tinder profiles video, and there was one that was like, oh my god, I see you have PhD in your profile, and he was like, she was like, well, what's your PhD in? And he was like, actually, I don't have one. I just said that to get people to message me.
That's awesome.
Guys,
Marcy, I give you permission to get Tinder only if you put, I have a PhD.
I have a PhD.
I'll do that.
Guys, I think it's time to move on to the Grimace Shake.
Yeah,
You
we got
Grimace
really
Shake
off
with-
topic. Yeah, how was the experience? Did you die?
Me?
TJ didn't.
Yeah, you got the
Oh,
Grimace Shake.
So I got the Grimace Shake for the first time the other night, actually, and it's really good. It tastes like blueberries.
Oh.
And it's actually really good. And my usual
birthday,
meal is
Grimmy.
a 10-piece nugget with a large fry, and that's just the Grimace, the like other version of the Grimace meal. So, I just get
I
that.
really want the Grimace meal, but we don't get it in Canada.
Oh.
Yeah.
Drive down to
I don't think we have it in Australia
Seattle
either.
or something. I don't know.
Oh, my headphones are dying.
But so I tried it, right? And I drank it all really quick. It was really good. And then I was scrolling on TikTok. I found this guy, and he was like, "You all drink the Grimace Shake for fun. You thought it was funny, but now the goo has infected you."
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, and it was funny and everything, right? Like, it was whatever. But I have anxiety. I have a lot of things wrong with you guys. So it was like, wait, what do you mean it's affected me? And it actually made me feel, like, sick. It made me feel genuinely sick because I had drank it. I'm like, no, the goo's in me, right? But then the other day I got another one because I don't care. Actually, a Smug Jones story, guys. Ready? So, I got my regular meal. I got my Grimace meal, right? Also with a vanilla soft serve because I wanted some ice cream. And
Wait, what's in the Grimace meal?
Grimace meal? Fries, nuggets, or burger, and the Grimace Shake.
That is just
Okay,
a happy
so
meal.
what? So
Yeah.
is that? I was gonna say, is that like genuinely just like autism like meal? Like
Yeah, it is
That
autism meal.
that's meant for-
Grimace is making your children autistic.
But sorry.
Everything.
So I got that, and she was like filling up the Grimace Shake, right? And
need
I
to
just
pee
think this
pee
is
so
funny
bad.
to add on. It was 1 a.m. when this was happening. So she also had the vanilla soft serve in her hand, and he's like, I don't know why she has a vanilla soft serve. I didn't add one. I'm like, oh no, I got it. He's like, you also got an ice cream? That's like a lot of ice cream. And he said that after I was holding my ice cream. He's like, that's a lot of ice cream to eat. I looked at him dead in the eyes. I'm like, don't care, didn't ask.
Messed up.
Like, so quickly, like, that. I was so quick with it. He was like, afterwards, after I said that and we had a laugh, he was like, did you have that planned? I'm like, no.
Grimace took over.
Yeah.
I think the Grimace takeover of TikTok is astronomical, but what I'm really not excited for, and I saw a TikTok about this today, is the people who are like, the people who are gonna come in and be like, I never laughed not once at the Grimace trend, which I know your ass was laughing at the Grimace trend, because it's funny and it's creative. Like, I saw one where it's like the person was just straight up like, oh, I'm gonna try the Grimace Shake, and then what is it called? Like, they didn't even like put the Grimace Shake on themselves. They just like started floating in a river. They were just like floating.
I saw that one.
in a river. It's so good. It's so good. Like, it's just funny and creative. Like,
Yeah, like, I love myself some good horror, especially when I can just find it on day-to-day basis.
There's a video that I want to bring up later. Just remind me, please.
Okay.
What? I call this like I'm different itis. Like, bitches on TikTok, they're always like, I never laughed, this is not funny, blah 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 blah. Like, the same thing happened with the fucking, what trends has this happened with? Because it's happened with a few where people were like serial like they fucking like loved the trend, they were liking everything, and they were like, actually I never liked it because I saw some bitch like fine ass like 6'11" fucking light skin say they didn't like it. Like,
I'm trying to
I
think.
know, it's really annoying. I hate when people jump on the bandwagon of hate, like not just like of a random of like a trend.
You
Like-
muted it. You got muted it. And then
I hovered too close to it. I'm sorry. Edit it out.
I hate it when people jump on the bandwagon of hating trends, like, cause like they were like, you know what? Why can't we just have fun? Like, why can't we just have a little bit of fun? Like, why can't we just have a little fun?
silly.
Like, it's okay to be like everybody else sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like, everyone likes puppies. Everyone likes kittens.
Yeah.
I don't like puppies. I don't like kittens. Shut up. Shut up. I didn't ask.
Well, I can't wait for people in the future to say, I hate female. I never thought female was funny.
Never thought female was funny.
Never
Yeah,
thought female was
embraced
funny
it the
once. When Andy started talking about how she like ripped up her Rodrick Rules book, didn't care, didn't ask.
Yeah.
I don't care that Grace said the N-word. I never found them funny.
Shut up.
Never.
Sorry.
I saw one where like someone like genuinely got inside like a trash bag and was like taped themselves up and was like wriggling around. I think, you know, there's like levels to these, because like there's the basic ones where you get the Grimace Shake and then you just put it all over yourself, but there's some that are real creative who are like committed, like the one where I talked about. Get off your phone, Andy!
I was looking at the list! I'm looking at podcast stuff!
And he was actually ordering another Grimace Shake.
Wait, I have my empty Grimace Shake right here.
Did you guys see it?
Ew, it's rotting. There's mold on it, guys. There's moss. She's drinking moss. There's dirt in it. Cockroaches are going into her mouth.
Joey Graceffa
Wow.
did it, and I thought his was one of the best, actually.
Oh wait,
I
I have fun fact, guys. I have a signed book by Joey Graceffa. I just found it at Barnes &
mine
Noble
too.
one day.
I remember
yeah.
I
Okay,
watched
jeez.
him once. I watched him once in front of my mom, and she's like, "I don't like him because he has his shirt off," and I was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh
Okay.
my god, I thought she
Okay.
was gonna
Always-
say something.
My mom
Oh.
always hated Shane Dawson. I was like, no, I love Shane Dawson. I love his theories.
Oh, she was right. Maybe Joey Graceffa always looked like he was getting head. Like under the
Shut
table.
up.
Always looked like he was getting head from under the table.
Joey
I really
Graceffa,
hope-
like he's so creative, but like, can he just put a shirt on like once?
No, but the funny thing is that like him and his boyfriend, they're both twins. Like they're both gay and they're both like skinny and small. But his boyfriend, I think they broke up.
Yeah, they broke up.
Yeah, that's really sad because I loved watching him with fucking LD Shadow Lady.
I was you know that music video he made with his ex-boyfriend? Do you
Yeah,
remember
Oh,
when
Don't
he was
Wait?
singing? I watch that all the time.
The one with the princes? The one
Yeah.
with the princes?
Yeah.
Bitch.
I watch
Oh
that
my
all the
god.
time.
I know, that
That's
song
repeat.
was my stuff, I'm telling you.
I watched that
I
music
read
video.
I read his book about how he used to eat paint chips, and that's why he said in this book he used to eat paint chips, and then I think he used to eat paint chips, and then he was like, that's probably why I have ADHD or whatever. And I think someone called him the R slur or like the S slur in the book.
God. I met this, the person I saw Markiplier on his You're Welcome tour when I was younger, and I met the person I was sitting next to. I became friends with them. Her name's Jay. Love her.
Oh my god.
And I was gonna see Joey Graceffa with Jay, and then bro canceled his tour.
Well,
Yeah, like what?
Markiplier's back in hospital, by the way.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
was
what's
just
that
gonna say.
about?
Did you see that? Okay,
His eyes are like burning red.
yeah, the first thing I thought was LASIK eye surgery, but half of his beard is shaved and there's a cut on his lip.
So they went into his cheek and then started like taking out the hair particles.
So my mom was like, maybe he like is really, because he mentioned a few weeks ago that he was really ill. We're doing like a deep analysis now. And so she was like, maybe he got better and then got ill and then fell.
And then
Because
fell?
Is he a grandma? My grandma fell recently.
Bro
guys.
needs life
If you heard of
alert.
how.
I saw a tweet that said, someone was like, what the hell happened to Markiplier? Look at his eyes. And then someone was like, yeah, I nutted in them. And that's why he's in there.
I think we're gonna say I got the Zaza. Like one day with
Well,
the Zaza.
Wait, guys, maybe he had Grimace Shake. Yeah, full circle. Went full circle, guys. Full
Ooh,
circle.
wow,
And then-
you're good at this
No, you guys-
podcasting.
Yeah, and then he
Guys,
was watching the submarine.
what's
and
happening
then
to
he
my
drank the
eyes?
Grimace Shake.
He had Grimace Shake.
Oh my
Wait,
god,
guys,
Andy. What?
Wait, okay, his eyes were like red, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the first 5 Nights at Freddy's
Oh my
movie,
God.
uh, every
Shut
single
up,
animatronic
Guys, he's
had
gonna be in the
glowing
Five Nights at
red
Freddy's movie.
eyes.
Yeah, this is just a teaser trailer, guys.
He's gonna be
He
in the
was
Five Nights at
he's
Freddy's movie.
promoting it.
Guys, he's in Corey X Jenner's Corey X
Genesis.
Genocide?
Corey X Genocide. This is the new collab, Corey X Genocide. He's playing in your favorite third world country and killing everyone.
I think he actually said that.
Yeah, I think think he's going to.
Guys, we need those AI voice changers.
Oh my god.
No, we do not.
Wait.
No, I don't want to wait. Joey Graceffa said, "Don't wait for the world to be ready."
Well, I
Who
said
says you
don't
can't
wait.
explore?
I'm gonna call him a slur.
You would call him a slur. I don't put that past you.
I'm excited to meet my
I
brother's.
really thought you were gonna say
my
I'm
brother-
excited to call him a slur.
I met LD Shadow Lady at VidCon. And Rhett and Link.
You met Red and Link and you were on TV. Talk about that.
Oh yeah,
immediately.
okay, should I talk about that? So, so in 2019, okay, picture this, 2019, February, month before my birthday, I'm like going to VidCon, I'm awesome, okay?
You're
and so,
awesome.
the first thing that happens is I win meet and greet ticket to go see LD Shadow Lady, and I think I also had like Colin's Key, which I didn't go to, and LD Shadow Lady, Smallish Beans, and Rhett and Link, and I had the time of my life. I met online friends, like I met friends who were also in the meet and greet, and they were like, "Oh my god, hi!" And so, okay, wait, where am I going with this? Oh yeah, so, I met LD Shadow Lady and Smallish Beans, and then I won tickets. No, we went to the opening night show, and we were like hanging out and whatever. And then the next day, I was set to meet Rhett and Link, and I was so excited. I was like, "Oh my god, this is so exciting!" It was really short, but I couldn't stop smiling, and they were like, act really shocked. And so, nobody could see this, but I couldn't stop smiling, so I went like this.
She did the pog face. She literally just did the pog face.
I unhinged my jaw. And
Like a snake.
and over the few like days, there were people filming stuff for like shorts, and then a few days later, we left for Italy. And long story short, it was a really bad experience. Like we full Airbnb, but the only English-speaking channel we could get was the BBC News. And so I was sitting there, I was reading, and excuse me.
What is that?
Ash, you need to get off your phone.
Okay, so I wanted to wait because you brought up AI voices. I wanted to wait, but I turned it on and I couldn't restrain myself from laughing. I couldn't restrain myself from laughing.
Tears coming out of my eyes.
Juice!
Juice coming out of my eyes. Markiplier.
Juice coming out of my eyes.
Markiplier be like.
Can you hit us with a? Can you hit us with a Jason Derulo?
Jason Derulo.
Hey, I'm gonna finish my.
My voice is so
I want to finish at least one conversation topic.
Okay, finish this and then we'll talk about this.
Yeah, so I looked up at the TV, and there I was.
There you were.
I'm making that stupid face with Red Link,
my
and I was like, "Oh my
Oh
god,
my
Mom, you won't
God.
believe it! I was on the BBC, and my mom missed it because it was a really quick clip, and she's like, "What?" And so we waited, and it would just repeated every like hour, so we saw it over and over and over again. And so there's a video of VidCon London 2019. You can go look through it and scrub through to try and find my face.
I'll find it and I'll put it in.
Yeah, but
Right here, right now.
Meeting Red Link. It's very funny. But I also maybe I should. Okay, I won't. That's a story for another time. Go ahead, Ash. Take it away. The floor is yours.
Jason Derulo.
I was genuinely crying there. Like, what do you?
Shimmy, 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 shimmy,
Drink la la la.
shimmy.
Could you sing the only thing I grew this video version?
The only thing I grim is my 2 Persian cats.
Which actually transitions us into our next topic.
Yeah,
Just
so
losing.
Ash, your AI voice would be perfect to talk about this.
I'm just a loser. Let me do a 10-minute apology. Did you hear that high note?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was like Shakira, Mariah Carey.
Does Taylor Swift have competition?
Yes. Yes, she does. The Grimator.
The Grimator?
The Grimator.
Oh,
The Groomer.
Oh,
Grimace.
The Grimace tour?
the Grimace Tour?
Okay, I'm going back to normal. I'll
Okay.
bring that
Okay,
up.
wait, what app is that?
Oh, no, it's a secret. I built it myself.
we
Okay,
got a
programmer.
gatekeeper.
Is it
Yeah,
voice.ai?
Wait, what? What is that? Wait,
I don't know.
what did you say?
Is it voice.ai?
No, it's voice.fast.
Ooh.
Is it voice
I'm
mod?
gonna try this.
It's porn.com.
It's actually
Type
called.
porn.com.
It's actually called "How to Build and Make a Nuclear Bomb in Your
Yeah,
Kitchen."
type
Search
that
it
up.
up on
Type
Google.
that up, guys. Type
Type
it
that
up.
up in Google.
Type
Oh
up.
my
Type
god.
up sulfur bomb.
I
You're
was at
looking
the
up.
airport. I was at the airport recently to go to England.
And there was a bomb.
Airport,
And no,
airport,
you know what? Marcy kept texting me while I was going through security. Kept saying, bomb, 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 bomb. I have a bomb.
There were two people with hijabis on, and you were like, bomb, bomb. That's what you were like. Guys, I'm Arabic. I can say that. I'm Arabic.
Yeah, you probably should have started with
I'm
that.
Egyptian. Okay. So Colin Hoover. Colin's Key. Colin's Key released a 10 minutes long
Colin
apology
Hoover.
video.
Colleen Ballinger.
Colin Ballinger.
Ballinger.
Colin Bottles. Miranda Sings released a 10-minute video about Persian
10
cats
million
and how
video.
No.
10 million video. 10 millions were in the back. She also, so for anyone who doesn't know, can we do a little recap? Okay, so
Yeah.
what happened was she wasn't meant to say anything. Her team told her not to, but then she was like, "You told me not to say it. I'll sing it." So she released a 10-minute long song about how she's not a groomer. You know what this reminds me of?
No, wait. Hang on, wait.
I'm
Can
so
I mention
little.
something really quick?
Yep.
She was like blah blah blah. Like I've been doing this. I've been sharing my life online for 15 years. Me and Gray and Ash were watching this on call. That's as long as I've been alive, Colleen. I think it's time for you to pack it up.
Yeah,
Pack it
come
up.
on.
Log off. Come on.
Log
People
off.
like,
I get the password. So, basically, the only thing she grooms is her 2 Persian cats, which is weird. I don't know why she said that, because that implies that she's, like, having sex with her
yeah,
cat.
like
Yeah, she's like Shane Dawson.
style. Yeah.
Yeah, she's, like, fucking her cats. It's just, like, she has ruined ukulele. Or, like, so many girls who wanted to learn Riptide are gonna not learn
Yeah,
Riptide
she
now.
should have
because
just
of
learned Riptide in every single Cave song ever.
Cave Town?
Yeah, Cave Town
Said
song
Cave
ever.
song.
Every
Cave
single
song.
Cave Town song ever, and called it a day.
Did you see the so the guy who originally made the accusations against her, Adam, I think his name is, he did a response.
Yes, I did see
ukulele as well.
No, I
It was
didn't
so
see that.
good. It was so it was so it was really funny. And
I'll link it in the description.
he's great. I support him.
Yeah, but Colleen, first of all, you're really old, and also, you got a Netflix show out of fucking Miranda Sings. You can pack it up now. You can fucking pack it up now.
Nobody
There you
has cared about Miranda Sings since like 2016, the latest.
When I went for her as Halloween, that was it. That's over.
I cared about Miranda when I found out she was Waitress in the hit musical Waitress.
Yeah.
And I think that's it, really.
I see you guys on the dock.
Yeah, well, the only thing I groom is my 2 Persian cats. So,
Yeah.
I don't know what else there is to say about her. That's just like,
she just fucking sucks and log off.
yeah, that's just like a
Yeah, like
terrible thing to do.
what? And the whole time she was talking about how she was like gonna take accountability, and then she just denied it the whole time.
Yeah, like,
No, she
She
was
just
like, guys, I'm gonna take accountability. Anyways, this
Like,
is
I
me
mean-
signing off.
was like, I made a fart joke, and
what was with the fart joke?
Was making
what fart joke?
Sexual.
She's like, I'm getting canceled because I made a fart joke. Girl, no one cared about your fart joke.
He's nearly 40 years old.
Amy Schumer with the joke.
Why don't you go and exploit your kids again? Come on now.
Ah!
Yeah, come on.
Sorry.
You were so shocked.
I know she was like hyping herself up before she filmed that video.
When it was like the 9-minute mark, and she was like, and she grabbed the camera, and then she like pretended to improv the rest of it. That was so stupid.
She's like, actually, girl, she's like, actually, I'm gonna say one more thing. No, girl, you're about to turn that camera. You planned this. You were not about to turn that camera off.
Her like when she like was singing and then she went, but also I feel like shit. Go kill yourself! Off it! Get off it! Go! Get off it! Get off that fucking dick you're riding! Get off it! Stop! No more! That's all I have to say about Colleen. I think with Marcy, you can talk about what you want to talk about now.
Okay, so on the topic of grooming, did you guys hear about TwoMad?
Oh yes! Oh my god!
No.
Let me spit. Okay.
Yeah, act and spit.
TwoMad. Fuck. So I used to be a big fan of TwoMad in 2020. Because bitch, that was the time. No, because that was what was in at the time.
It was in at the time. You have to be there.
But TwoMad, like, basically, I don't know when. I don't know the exact timeline. But TwoMad sexually assaulted some.
No, I don't think she was underage, but he like kept pushing her to like do stuff. Is what I heard.
Yeah, he was just basically grooming her the entire time, and it shows because his behavior has been disgusting since like 2021, and I think especially what made me like it was such perfect timing too because TwoMad made this joke about. Do you guys remember Rihanna, the trans girl who got killed in Britain?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He tweeted. He said, "Oh guys, but I'm not problematic because guys, look, I have a girlfriend." And then tweeted her, and then everyone was like, "That like man, what the fuck?" And he was like, "I didn't know." And then he made this tweet about how, "Oh man, I didn't know she was fucking dead. I just thought she was hot."
Ew.
God.
Like first of all, fucking eel. She was 16 years old, and that's an adult man.
Yeah. What?
And like, he's just gross and a misogynist too.
Okay.
Right.
What? Okay. So the girl that he harassed, he sent her an apology video while he was driving.
I saw that.
Yeah, and he clearly had no idea what to say, and he was just like saying sorry because he knew it would eventually get out there. But what's so like fucked up is that before and after he sent the apology, he harassed her online as well. He made like a bunch of backup accounts to like spam her. He was spamming her Instagram, her messages, and he was just like saying a bunch of stupid shit. And he was like, "Oh, I feel so bad. I'll go to therapy." He kept I watched the video that the girl put out, and she screen recorded the entire conversation, and she was just scrolling through it, and I paused it a couple times, and every time I paused, one of his messages was "dies of cringe," and it was like so fucking childish.
Oh, bro.
He's literally like one of those
this
guys.
guy stinks.
He's one of those guys who's like, their humor is still stuck in like middle school.
He's middle school, but also the fact that he's an adult man, and he calculated that. Like, he made the decision to make a bunch of accounts to spam someone he sexually assaulted to apologize because he knew that it would make his, and quote it, air quotes, career on the line. Like, he is the most calculated piece of shit. Like, that, he knew what he was doing. Like, that is something you do when you know, like, you're in the wrong.
Also, I would just like to, because I have so many thoughts about this Snapchat I hate Snapchat. It is literally the most unsafe platform in the entire world, and they are never making it any better. Like the screenshot receipts and the screen recording receipts. Like, what? Who are you helping with that? It hurts people. Like it's like
I don't know what to say. Like, just like fuck Snapchat, fuck TwoMad.
Yeah.
TwoMad, he also, I think this was like the day after, he had like a manic episode on Twitter, and he was tweeting like every single second. The day after, I think, or this could have been just like yesterday, he went live on Twitch and doubled down on everything he said. And he was like, you know, if I'm getting cancelled, I'm just gonna make the most out of it. And like stupid shit like that. I forget what he said. I watched a video on it this morning, and he was just being like terrible. And then he got off live, and I think the girl, her name is Goldie, she tweeted at him after he went live. So then he went live again, but then he was playing copyrighted music during the live stream because he knew it would get the VOD deleted, and like any YouTuber.
Oh right, I remember that. Yeah, that was
Any YouTuber who covered it would get a copyright strike. So.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck him. FR. Yeah, I don't want to speak about this anymore because I'm gonna fucking dox TwoMad and show up to his house and murder him.
Because I wanna tell Andy about this because Andy doesn't know about this.
Oh yeah.
I really want to see her reaction. Okay, so
sorry.
So speaking of Twitch, that's what got me in the mood. Okay, XQC just signed a deal with the new streaming gambling service Kick, well known for its controversy. And that contract is basically tells him that he has to stream at least however many hours on Kick, but he can still stream on Twitch and on any other platform. He signed that. They paid $100 million up front, which is the 12th biggest sports-related payment for a player. More expensive than it is to buy LeBron James.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Yeah. And over some like fucking French white man.
XQC, you are not LeBron James.
You are not LeBron James. You are not dunking on anyone, LeBron.
And how are they getting all this money is what I'm like they're just getting it out of sponsorships. Because, okay, this is me. I mentioned at the beginning that I like Formula 1, but I like Formula 1. And one of the teams is has Kick on their car. Like, they are, like, being sponsored.
Yeah, where is Kick getting this money? Like,
where is Kick getting this, like what? Like,
is Kick ran by, like, a Nepo baby or something?
It's ran by Trainwreck. Because he was really mad.
Where the fuck is Trainwreck getting the money?
Yeah, right? He was mad that they didn't allow gambling on Twitch, and so made Kick. They're getting money from Aiden Roth and Andrew Tate because they allow, like, there's no regulations. There's like really bad stuff going on Kick. Like, that's where they're getting it from. Like, they're getting it from people like the Andrew Tate who want to fund this, like, space that they have their fans conjugate. It's like no rules. There's like no rules.
Yeah.
Aiden Ross said that he blacklisted Mizkif and Hassan from his website, so they're not allowed to stream on it.
Okay, good, because Mizkif is a piece of fucking shit. I don't mind Hassan. Hassan's cutie baba.
Hassan's
cutie baba.
This is when you go from, you know, normal opinions to like, oh yeah, this young.
Yeah.
This young fellow right here.
I want to talk about the Taylor Swift manifesting, like, errors audio.
Oh, right,
like,
yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, I want to talk about that. Because, they use the AI voice filter of, like, Taylor Swift, and, like, if you hear this, then you will most definitely be getting errors to our ticket.
There's a lot of good art. Like, I feel neutral about the AI voice of, like, I feel neutral. I don't have any opinions this or that way, but, a lot of people were bringing to light that like AI, like her getting spliced, is the like original reason that she was so like, because whatever, Kanye and Kim had spliced her voice, and so everyone was like, I don't think we should be using AI voice of her, and then other people are like, it doesn't matter, we're not making her say anything hateful. And so I don't have any opinion on either that, but it's just such an odd like argument to have. Like, it's so ethical. Like, should we be using these AI voices right now? Yeah, but like, will they, you know, get more believable?
I think that
Come so relaxed. I don't know the rest of the words.
Ash, when someone tries to make it a calm is a relaxing thought. I was going somewhere with that.
I had no clue what you said.
I was going somewhere with that, but I couldn't.
Hi, Mom.
like I thought my headphones died because you just immediately stopped talking. I was so confused.
What?
Guys, what the fuck? Okay. No!
Ah,
People are manifesting Era's tour tickets. Also, I don't know why every white woman has to see this tour. It's not your she's gonna tour again. This is not her last fucking tour. She's gonna do fucking...
I agree with that. I agree. Like, I'm going to see, but it's because it's the first time I'm gonna see her. But
yeah, that like I saw Taylor during Reputation, so I'm not like devastated. I'm happy that she's doing like all her old songs and everything, because like I love Debut, I love Speak Now, she's gonna do, like, she's releasing Speak Now right now, so now this second.
Yeah, she's gonna go on tour again, and I understand that like it's a big tour, like she will never have a 3-hour show again, but it's ruling on your body to also stay out there in rainy conditions.
And fucking Florida. And also, like, bitch, she's gonna do like the Eras Tour mansion like version in like a year's time, and it's gonna be like fucking 5 hours long, and you're gonna go there at 5 p.m. and leave at 10. It's not that big of a deal. Like, you will be able to see her again, and if so, just fucking listen to the live version of her songs. Just listen to the live version. You heard of Taylor's version? What about live version, guys? What about live version? It's just not like like, you don't need to be manifesting and shit and like calling upon God.
I also don't understand, like, because the whole Ticketmaster thing was like really awful and shouldn't have happened.
They doxed the ticket tech social media guy.
Yeah,
that never happened. But I think that'd be okay.
But I also I don't understand why people are going for 6 nights. When
and they're like following her around. Taylor's not gonna remember you, and Taylor doesn't love you, and you're just another number to Taylor. Face amongst the crowd.
Obviously, like, her friends and family are gonna want to see her multiple times. Whatever, don't care. But like,
isn't her mom a total bitch?
is that
I have
true?
no idea. They're very conservative.
My mom's a total bitch apparently, and like punches fans. Okay, that's a lie. I've lied. She's actually a bitch. She's supposed to be a bitch.
Supposed to be.
I think they're just very, very conservative.
Andrea Swift does not punch Swifties, guys. Promise.
They're very.
I do. I punch.
You punch Swifties?
I punch Swifties.
Guys,
yeah, when we meet up, when we meet up, Ash is gonna hit me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bitch.
So I need you to call 911 immediately.
But yeah, that's not like I was sad I didn't get to go see my local Eras tour, but like, it's whatever. I'll live. I saw her during Reputation.
She'll have another tour.
Again.
Yeah, she'll have another tour, and it's like, I understand that like it's been so long since she toured, but it has been so long since anyone has ever toured ever.
Yeah.
It's
like, she is not the only one. She's not the only one who hasn't been able to tour. She's
also
one
like. Also, none of y'all. I don't see none of y'all reacting to fucking, like, SZA like you are Taylor Swift. Like, why are you like waiting in queue for 58 hours like you are with Taylor Swift. Like, it pisses me off that she's like so white woman. Like, just be black once.
When Red, Taylor's version came out.
Oh my god.
I went to look on her website at the merch because I was curious, and there was some good stuff like the ring that she sold for like $1 billion.
I like her jewelry.
That was really cool. Her jewelry is really nice, but I scrolled to the bottom of the list of like all the Red merch, and something caught my eye, and it was a big splayed out picture of Taylor. Just a photo of her.
It was the Red album cover.
That's awesome.
And I was like, oh, is that like a poster or something? And I clicked on it. It was $100 blanket of Taylor's face.
It was just a stretched image of the Red Taylor's version album cover.
Just the album cover. It was for $100.
I wish that bitch would take off that goddamn cap. Take the fucking red news cap off. I'm gonna talk about fucking Sal. I want to talk about the fucking Sal behind bars.
I love Sal in Practical Jokers.
I love Sal. Okay, Sal Volcano. What a fucking name.
Volcano.
Jeez, mad.
We got a super fan in here, guys.
Yeah, I've been watching Impractical Jokers all of my entire life.
Marcy, you don't get it. You don't get it, Marcy. Because when I was younger, I used to watch so much Impractical Jokers that one of my first ever celebrity crushes was Impractical Jokers.
Mine too.
I love you. I really love you. That's so fun. No, because he kind of worked that hat. He worked the newspaper.
He did every day, every episode. He had that hat on.
And I work like a dog.
And then I started watching Jacksepticeye, and I was like, he's making a Brian Quinn reference.
He is. And you know what? When he shaved his long ass hair so he could give it to Mur, he was a champion for that.
Yeah, he was.
Guys, 1 second. I'll be right back.
You have to announce to leave.
Girl,
she has Brian Quinn's wig.
Really?
Inside of her closet, actually. She went to go get it.
Where the gollywogs are, with the fucking like.
The gollywogs are.
That's what those racist ass dolls.
I forgot she had those.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You ready?
We'll talk about those another time.
It's a wig.
Oh, you're trying to be bad. So bad.
Oh no, that's a Brian Quinn hat. That's a Brian Quinn hat. Get it right. Put respect on his name.
It's from the oldest pub in Ireland.
Can you give us a... Wait, put the hat back on, and can you give us a what's up mustache?
What's up mustache?
There you go.
No, me and my dad have matching ones.
And oh my god, when he got the tattoo of his cats, I was like, he's so feminine.
When Sal got the tattoo of Jaden Smith.
Yes, on his ass.
And then he showed it to Jaden Smith.
Wait, I love how much you know about Impractical Jokers. Do you remember what is it called when they were at the fucking public pool and they had like the blocked out sunglasses and I think what it was, they went out to the to an African American full on black man and he was like
I love your tan.
How'd you get your tan? I'm gonna stay out until I tan get your color of tan. And then it's him.
And then they made Sal drink pool water and he threw up.
Oh,
my favorite one is when he goes up to the lamp post and they're like, say that you want to start a fight, and he runs away.
Hey buddy, I can take you in a fight.
Fight.
I think my favorite.
Andy's ass did not watch Impractical Jokers. She looks so fucking bored. Her ass did not watch Impractical Jokers.
Your mic is off. 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 Your mic is off.
Sorry, I didn't want to cough. But I like Impractical Jokers and everything. I just didn't I don't watch it. Like I know what it is, and I know the funnies. I know the loser or whatever.
I used to watch Impractical Jokers every night before bed. Every night, fucking every night before bed. It's ingrained into my head, like every night.
I think my favorite bit they did is when Sal was sitting in the park, and he had to have a kid run up to someone next to him and shoot them with a water gun, and he was supposed to like block it or something. Yeah, and the kid, he falls, so they're like, why don't we just have this kid mess up the entire time as Sal's
He's
punishment?
automatically the loser.
Yeah, and then, but when I watched this clip, I died laughing. Sal was like, okay guys, just so you know, can you please ask the kid not to scream, stick him up so loud, because it's really quiet over here, and it would make me really uncomfortable.
And then he yelled.
The guys are like, okay, yeah. And the kid runs up and he's like, stick him up! And then Sal gets up and he tries to grab the kid.
That's so funny!
The first Impractical Jokers clip I ever watched, like it was on TikTok, it was Genie Does As You Wish. That will always have a special place in my heart, and the classic bingo. Me and Marcy were watching that together.
Back on Marcy's thing, I like how at the end, like he comes over, he's so pissed off. Guys, he's mad. And then they're like, just kidding.
No, the fact he left the park, someone followed him with a camera, and he was like, turn it off, I'm serious. And he like pushes the camera out of his face, and then he's talking to the guys. I don't know, he's just like that.
He didn't have his king size cheesecake.
You guys remember when fucking I think when the rest of the Impractical Jokers fucking cock blocked Sal, and like what is it called? Like they like tied him up to like fucking you know there's like the on work sites and they like move boxes and shit. They tied him to one of those, and then the boys made him watch Mur legally marry his sister. Yeah. Legally marry his sister, like officially too.
Oh wait.
And he.
Oh my god! You just reminded me. Episode. I don't remember what, but they were watching like, I think they were giving presentations on how to be at the office, and it was Joe and Sal giving the presentation, and it was like, here's a video demonstration of. I forget what it was, like how not to treat your female workers or something. And it's Mur and Q. And, they, like, Mur and Q legitimately grope Sal and Joe's sisters, like, in the video. And they don't do anything about it. But the worst thing is, I think it was Sal's sister. Yeah. No, it was Joe's sister, who Mur was groping, and
Why'd you say groping?
She was like, about to get married, and in one of Mur's punishments, they had him like dangling, and they turned him into like a human piñata or something, and his sister's husband shows up, and he's like, "This is what you get for like." Groping an engaged woman, and he like beats the shit out of Mur. It was so funny, but I felt so bad. I always feel bad for Mur.
Do you guys remember when Mur, what is it called? It was at the Tumblr meeting, and he like, and they were giving a presentation, and Mur kept yelling like, "It's too fucking easy, it's too fucking easy."
I love the clip when they're like, we pumped Mur full of histamines, and he's like, but I'm allergic to histamines.
What the fuck, man?
Oh my god.
I got a clip this morning of a Mur punishment, and they had Method Man on the show. I don't know if you guys know who Method Man is. I assume Ash knows who Method Man is.
I do.
They had Method Man on the show, and it was for like this like meeting or like little talk show with Method Man, and Mur was supposed to go on, but they were like, before you go on, we have something you have to do, and they made him stick like a vibrator up his ass, and they were playing it throughout the entire show. And they would turn it on and off, and they would switch it to different modes. And Mur was like squirming in his chair. And the worst part is, they had a mic under his seat, so every time they turned the vibrator on, it would like vibrate the mic, and it was like super loud. It was so horrible. Do you remember when they locked Sal in a hotel room with a tiger?
Yes!
Yes.
It was fucking awesome. Wait, last thing before we wrap it up. Last thing before we wrap it up.
This has got to be going for 2 hours.
Do you guys remember when they fucking opened from for Imagine Dragons? And they
Yes. Yes. Oh my
and
god, this is one of my
they
favorites.
didn't like none of them knew how to play the instruments they were set up with, and like none of them also like none of them the amps weren't set up correctly, so their voices were really loud, and any music they played were really, was really like silent. And then they kept the Imagine Dragons were like, you have to pronounce my name wrong, and then everyone started fucking booing them. Like mass fucking hate. I remember I think they were getting shit thrown at them. I don't know. I don't remember that, but I think they were had shit being thrown at them. Like it was just so fucking funny.
Guys,
Yeah,
what did
I
the Impractical Jokers were the friends we made along the way?
We made it a long way.
Yeah, maybe.
That's our goal of this podcast, of the female podcast, is to have all of the Impractical Jokers, all 4 of them at once.
Well, Joe's not practical anymore.
Listen,
Joe's practical now.
Oh yeah, okay, so all 3 of them, but if they prefer, we can have them like 1 per episode, whichever fits. Just like drop
Maybe
us an
Joe
email.
has some bad,
Drop
maybe
us an
Joe
email.
is there's some bad tension between them, so we can get Joe on separate.
Yeah, like whatever you need to feel comfortable, Kings.
Yeah.
Sal behind bars. Send us an email.
No, we're gonna have to get Sal behind bars out of here because Joe's gonna have like war flashbacks.
Joe's gonna throw a fucking fit.
Start convulsing.
And you know what? Maybe we can go into to fucking Sal's podcast. Sal has a podcast now.
Oh yeah.
Guys,
Yeah, but
Sal,
we should send
invite
him an email.
female. Invite female. Or else
Yeah,
you're
female.
sexist.
We should send him an
Sexist.
email.
So I'm gonna send him an email, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
why
Okay.
the fuck is my cat alarm going off?
Thank you guys for listening
Yeah, I think-
along. If
Yeah,
you like the
so
podcast,
this
if you like the
this is the end. We
podcast,
hit all the
please.
points.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, pick someone to speak at
Okay,
once.
me.
You.
Okay, guys, I hope you like this podcast. If you like our podcast, consider following us on our social medias. Consider following the podcast. Get favoriting. Continue to listen. Like we're silly. We're fun.
Yeah, we just get angry and then we get big fat crushes and then we have fun
But-
talking to each other. This is basically just us talking to each other. This is our genuine, all our conversations in the span of 2 hours instead of like 5.
I can't wait for this episode to go up in about a month from now because we
Okay,
procrastinate.
you know what? I'm gonna finish fucking editing this tonight because I have no interruptions tonight. So I'm gonna fucking finish editing this and go up tomorrow, and you'll feel so fucking embarrassed.
No.
Fucking embarrassed.
Okay, we'll see. But yeah,
Alright.
favorite, subscribe.
If this doesn't go up tomorrow, I'm detransitioning.
Shut up!
Shut up!
Follow
what's
the
it called?
female podcast.
If this
We'll
doesn't
be on
go up
TikTok.
tomorrow, Gray will be POC.
Do we have?
Gray will be able to say the N word.
We'll be
Also
on
follow.
TikTok soon.
We'll be on TikTok soon. Follow us, our socials on our Twitters down below. Yeah.
If you're on YouTube.
Yeah. Also, we should open up an email. This is the
Yes.
new idea. I'm just
Spittin'.
open us, and people should email us email things they want to hear us talk about.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
if you want to
So
hear
what-
really bad opinions about stuff, and email K.
Just link. Well, it's in the description. I'm gonna
It's in the
bleep that out. I'm gonna censor that.
Cut this out.